Hi, I'm Robert Begley with day 146 of my video challenge. Do you respond to incentives? I do. For instance, yesterday I got an email about a blood drive that was happening. And as it turns out, I was 2 months, it's been 2 months since I last donated blood, so they know when to catch me. Well, here's what they offered: a free t shirt. And what does the t shirt say? It says, I love to save lives. So that was one incentive, but also they gave me a free pint of beer if I traded in for a pint of blood. Still have the mark from that blood I gave. I don't drink beer, so I'll give this to somebody else. But the point is, they know that people tend to respond to incentives. And this is a good thing. People react differently to disincentives. So, for example, if you want to earn a lot of money, and you're right at that threshold where if you earn a couple of thousand more in 1 year, you're going to be taxed at a much higher rate. Is your incentive to continue working that hard, knowing the government's going to take it away from you? Not probably not. I wouldn't. I'll speak for myself, frankly. The idea of incentives is one of the themes that I read about in probably the best book on economics and the simplest book. It's a very old book, my copy. 1946 came out by Henry Hazlitt. It's called Economics in One Lesson. And he dismisses or refutes a lot of economic fallacies because Hazlitt's point, and he follows Frederick Bastiat, the famous 19th century economist, who says people react to the seen, but economics is about the unseen. Most famous example is a young hoodlum breaks the window of a baker's shop and then runs away. Okay, what does this act of vandalism do for the baker? Well, people gather around, they see the broken window, and they think, you know what? Now a glazier, the guy who puts in the glass, is going to earn $50. So this hoodlum is generating economic prosperity for the glazier. But what he doesn't see is that the baker was going to use that same $50 to buy a new suit, and the tailor is out that $50 or some other product with that same amount of money. That's the unseen part. So Hazlitt goes on in many chapters to dispose different kinds of arguments, as I say, but highly recommended. You can find it for free on, I think, the Foundation for Economic Education.org gives the book away. But incentives, they definitely matter in life, and people respond to incentives just as they are repelled by disincentives. So what incentives do you have in your life? Okay, we'll see you tomorrow with day 147 of the video challenge.